So then John is like working at a warehouse, counting like sugar bags, and he's no longer able to keep up with school because now he has to work to make money because his dad is like cutting him off. So wait, this is Act 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in Act 3, you have John trying to paint. He's like really, really like focused and trying to paint, and he can't. So he's like, what's the use of these? Like, I can't paint. I don't know what's going on. I really hate these. I can't paint. Like, I'm not motivated. I don't have any ideas. Babe and Bessie, they're gonna get married. And then Babe is like being really successful as being an artist. But right now, they want to go to the museum. And then Bessie comes in, and then she sees John like really, really depressed. And she's like, have you been drinking? Like, I don't know, you look really sad and tired. Are you like drinking? And John is like, well, it was the weekend. You know, that's what you do on the weekend. But I'm okay. Like, I'm not sad. I'm happy. And like, I'm trying to paint and I'm going to get married. And then Bessie's like, okay, I just want to make sure that you're not overdoing this, you know, stuff. And Jen is like, no, I'm not. This is just normal. Like, that's what you do when you want to forget about the life you have right now, and because you suck at being an artist. And then Bessie's like, okay, that's fine as long as you're not overdoing it. But I really want you to come to the museum with me. And then he said, well, I haven't shaved. I'm not really like presentable to be seen with a wonderful lady like you. I think I just want to stay and paint. Like, this is my only day off and I just want to paint. So there's like a knock on the door, and then it's Maud and Mrs. Brown, right? And they come in and they want to check in and they want to see what's going on. So then Maud is thinking that John has been cheating on her, and that's why he's like not writing letters. Wait, are you like coming over here just to shop, or what's going on? And then Mrs. Brown is like, well, yeah, we're gonna shop, but that's not really the reason why we're here. And then Mrs. Brown is like, maybe you should say something. And she's like telling Maud these. And then Maud is like, yeah, sure, I'll say something. And then she's like looking at the place, and she goes like, this just looks like the same than the last time I was here. Like, yeah, paintings of naked women that look really bad. Like, what's going on here? And then Johnny's like, but this is art. And then Edward shows up. John is like, oh, he's here. Like, what is he doing over here? Why did you bring him over here? And then Maud is like, well, you haven't been writing back, and I was kind of worried, and the only way that we were able to take this trip and convince your dad to let us come over here is we took Edward with us. Edward is like, did you tell him that we're here to like bring him back home because this is not working out? And John is like, now I know why you're here. And then Edward, like, how dare you come over here? You just want to get with my fiance. That's all you want. So you're like coming over here with them to show them like what a loser I am, and like how I haven't made any progress just because you want to like steal my fiance from me. No, it's not gonna happen. So they get into a fight, and John gets really, really angry at Edward, and then like John just like punches him on the face, and like Maud is like, oh my god, how dare you, like that's your brother, you can't do that. And then Mrs. Brown is like, oh my god, my two children, they're fighting and they're hitting each other, no. And then Edward is like, I told you, Mom, you can't say that I didn't try to get him to come to his senses and go back home. I'm leaving you all. Like, this is bullshit. It's a waste of my time. I'm going. So Edward leaves, and Maud is like, I don't think I want to marry you anymore. Like, this is all bullshit. You promised me that you were gonna make money, and you promised me that you were gonna be successful, and that you were gonna start selling paintings, and nothing is going on, and it's been a year. Like, no, enough. I'm going. So then John is like, wait, are you breaking up with me? And then Maud is like, yeah. And then John is like, no, you can't break up with me. You have to understand, this is my life. Like, I want to be an artist. Like, you don't get it. No, you can't break up with me. And then she's like, I've had it with you. I'm leaving. So she goes. And then John is alone in the studio, and then he's like crying, and he's like, oh my god, I'm losing my girl, and I'm sucking at my painting career, and what am I gonna do? And he's like crying really bad. And then Maud comes in, and then she goes like, oh, you're crying for me. You really, really love me. Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to know if you really, really love me. But you do, because you're like crying, and you're like all messed up and so emotionally fucked up. So you really, really love me. And then John is like, I do. And then she's like, well, then that means that you're gonna come home with me, right? And he's like, I guess so.